afternoon, traders. Welcome to this channel. It is Roland's Duki here, and today we're going to discuss how to draw trend lines. So we're looking at TradingView platform. You can download that for free on tradingview.com. You're entitled to use at least, I think they allow you one chart per time until you upgrade that tradingview.com. We're looking at the Euro USD, for example, and this is the chart that we have come up with. So we went into the daily time frame. Daily time frame is for us just to work out the trend or the direction that this pair is currently moving in. So we would set our chart in a manner which we could try to see the trend for the days. It's a daily time frame. So all right, looking at the Euro USD, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. It is bearish. So all we got to do is go into this tab on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side, you will find all of these toolbars, and one of the toolbars on the left-hand side has a tab called Trendline Tools. So we click on that and we look at the various options that we have. So click on the first one, which is called Trendline. We pick out the trend line and we pinpoint the top, we pinpoint the bottom, and we can click our trend line. But there is a tool at the bottom left hand side which is the magnet. The magnet mode snaps the drawings that are placed near the price bars to the closest spot or the point. So if we were to do that again, click on our trend line, we would go to the top of the wick and we would join it to the top of the bottom candle wick. So that is the direction we are looking at for the last few days for the Euro USD. Then we go into the 4-hour time frame, and on going into the 4-hour time frame, we are looking at how the trend has been going, and we can see that the trend has been bearish. Then we look at the fine tuning of this angle of going down. We go into the 1-hour time frame to see if we can add on any more value to the chart. And that's what we're seeing. It's still in a southerly direction. So we know that the trend line is bearish. We go into the next time frame, which is our 1-hour chart, and we try to pull a trend line there, allowing us that. And we could clone this just to get more confirmation or feedback. We clone that. We bring that to the bottom to see. Okay, there we go. We've managed to get that cloned with the information we have from the top trend line. It touched at that point and it touched at that point, which was 23rd September, 1900 hours. All right, so let's just change our time frame while we're at it to Johannesburg, South African time. So it took that time frame to that time frame, which was 2100 hours on the 23rd of September. Then we save that. Looking at that more feasible, we go into a 30-minute time frame. And now we're trying to work out a trend line for a 30-minute time frame, still leaving our 1-hour time frame in place. 30-minute time frame. Let's go further down into 15-minute time frame. Right, in our 15-minute time frame, we want to know what's happening on every 15-minute candle. So we try to take a trend line from that point, cross over to that point. And while we're there, let's just change the color for now so we know it's not a 1-hour time frame. While we're at it, let's clone this to see if it means anything to any of our time frames. All right, we can stop that there. All right, I moved that mistakenly, so I just had to undo that. All right, so we're in a 15-minute time frame. We can see that it is still bearish, and this is the angle or the direction that the candles are going to a 5-minute time frame to see if it makes much sense to us. And let us see 5-minute time frame, and then let's go into a time frame that we all do not love to work with. Right, we are saying Euro USD is currently at the top of our time frame. We're expecting it to go further down, so it'll probably go up till somewhere here 1.16470. That's the indication, and then it'll pull back further down. So that's just a few minutes explanation on how we would do time frames. We firstly would go into the daily, weekly, or monthly, whichever we prefer, and then we would go into work out the direction which the currency or the asset or the pair is working into, and then we will come down to 4-hour, 1-hour time frames and have a look at where the market is, what the market's doing, how it's looking on our chart. And we would come down to 15-minute time frame just to see that we know our trades, where we want to enter our trades. Sometimes you would enter the trade on a 5-minute time frame. So that's it for how to draw trend lines. So let's just practice it until we perfectly.